Even the army can't stop that creature.
No, but maybe we turtles can, with a little rocket power.
Someone keeps eating my yogurt.
What kind of yogurt?
I was saving that for after my run, David.
Oh my god, I guess I was saving it for during your run then.
Hey, Robbie, we're not gonna bust her chops for trying to impress a girl.
I can't believe she's dead.
When you're working through finding the right people in your life, it can be tough in a digital world. With swiping apps, digits, it can be confusing. Well, on the Al Travis Show, we have Heather Dugan, our relationship expert, to help with all your relationship questions.
Very happy to have her on the program. She is Heather Dugan. A lot going on in both her lives. Heather, how are you?
I'm well. Yourself?
I can't complain. I did see you out in the wilderness. Yeah, I will, actually, because I think we can agree on a few things, and we need to get it fixed now before it gets too carried away. But first things first, I saw you on one of your posts wandering aimlessly in a snowstorm, like somehow at 18 below, this is a brilliant idea. You're smarter than that, Heather.
Did you see my snow angel, though?
I did.
It was a work of art. Yeah, thank you.
Back to you're not four, okay?
Okay. But hey, we got to deal with winter however we best deal with it. And for me, it is bundling up and getting out there. And it's hard to watch it out a window and not be in it. So, I knew there was warm stuff back at home. So
we are so different, but that's okay.
Yes, we are.
The other thing is we heard that you're expecting a grandbaby.
A grandbaby, thank you. Let's clarify there. Yes.
Oh, is that a bad pause? Yeah. How exciting is this number one for you?
Yes.
How exciting is that?
Oh, it's just so incredibly sweet. And yes, let me see, not yesterday. I'm just thinking back when I mailed a gift. My daughter's, the one who is expecting, has a birthday in another day or so. What is today? The 28th?
8th, yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow is her birthday.
Okay.
And I'm just reflecting on how it is to watch my child having a birthday, expecting a baby, knowing how significant that day will be eventually for her when her child is born. And yes, all those wonderful warm feelings. I can handle winter, It's
Do you mind being a grandmother?
All that warm stuff's inside. No,
It's
I'm
a
old
thing,
enough
isn't
to be,
it?
apparently. Yeah.
Well, being old enough is one thing, but getting there's another, right? I mean, 60's a number, but I never thought I'd be 60, and that was a year. I got to think becoming Grandpa Al could be a tough day for Al.
Oh, really? I don't know. I'm so excited about it. It's not about grandma. It's funny. My focus is there's going to be this little human, I'm so excited about her. And so I think I'm not thinking so much about where that puts me, but what about I'm going to get to enjoy. So I think that's just that little
close enough. Does she live close enough that you'll be able to enjoy on a regular, or is this you got to fly somewhere?
I hope so. Yeah, it's drivable.
Okay.
She's they're just the next state over. So
all right,
I will be available as much as they wish me to be. So
watch out for the new rules on these things, because like weddings, I had another wedding coming up, and they're setting new rules that are ruining it for everybody, and I want you to know about it. I don't know what it is for grandkids yet, but they're ruining things.
Oh, is that so?
Well, so second kid's getting married. I remember saying this when my first son got married, that it was the year of Connor and Megan. It was the whole year.
Right.
I mean, every weekend seemed to be something we had to do. You got to do the thing and pick out the thing. And it's kind of fun for a while. And then you're like, can I do anything else, please? And now my second son is getting married, Tate and Margaret. And it has so quickly become the year of them. It's not even funny. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
So back in the day, that's when old people are going to set things straight. Back in the day, there was a bachelor party, and it was interesting if the parent were invited, right? Mm-hmm. I believe 30-some years ago, my dad stopped in for a minute and a half, said hi, and and that's how you did a bachelor party. And that's what the guys were a part of. Women folk had a bachelorette party. I don't remember if the mother-in-laws came around, but that was it. Now there's this whole weird thing going on. I am supposed to, it's bachelor party weekend. Let's throw that out. Mm-hmm. Dads are supposed to be there for one day. What am I going to do for a day? I'm going to sit and drink with you all day. I'm not that guy. So that's weird. The women are doing the same thing. It's a weekend and the mom-in-law. Now there's couple showers. No longer is
Right.
it the bridal shower is a couple shower. Now I got to go to that, and there's one on the groom side, one on the why am I got 5 weekends wrapped up into this bad boy? I'm not getting married.
Well, what else are you going to do when it's so cold out? I realize this is not all happening this month, but I think what I see in that is that people are gathering together. They're getting to know the groups,
As long as you bring a gift. Come on, Heather, stop with the colored glasses.
Oh, well, I would think that you don't have to do a huge gift every time, Al. The joy of put a bow on yourself and walk in and go, I'm here.
For a party I shouldn't be at. Who ever heard of a couple shower? This is new. We didn't do that stuff when I got married.
Yeah.
And then it all builds up for we can get together 4 or 5 times with every human we know so that we can get together on the day you get married and do that for a weekend.
Yeah, well, otherwise you're getting together with people you haven't seen in probably years. So this way you'll at least have broken that first awkward silence, right? You've had a chance.
Heather, you're not good. People don't like change, Heather, and this is change, and you're not helping. You seem okay with that.
I'm so sorry, Al. I wish they could have done it in a way that you could feel like you were dipping your toe in first. But I think that's how you have to, you just have to look at each little interaction as a little more of, your foot going into the cold, ridiculously cold water.
This wedding's in 5 months. This is, I will put a pin in this. This wedding is in 5 months.
Okay.
And I was told last weekend, they picked the suits. You must drive to the suit guy and get fitted. Great. When do I got to do that by? Next Saturday. What? I got 1 week and it's 2.5 hours from me and I must drive up there and back. This is my point. It's not even just the stuff you got to go to. Might be fun. I got to go have some guy measure my inseam 2.5 hours from now and I have to be there within a week.
A little bit of notice would have been nice on that one, maybe.
Yeah,
that's rough. Yeah.
Well, I don't understand why. Can't suit people all do that? Could I go to any suit guy and have them do the thing and send that up to these guys, will you?
Get them on a conference call and see if they connect up on their tailoring priorities. And I would think you could do that virtually. I'm surprised anymore. Yeah.
So anyway, that's what's going on in my life. Not happy.
Well, I'm with you on that. The rest of it, I don't know, Al. But your suit, you have a point there. So is that enough of a win today?
It's not, but it's okay because you don't seem to mind change, and people hate change, Heather. We do. We like our systems to be what they are, and it just seems like I don't understand. You're getting married on this date. Good for you.
New possibilities. It's new opportunities, Al. You just want the same old opportunity.
I want no opportunity. I want to know what the day is going to be. I want it to be set in stone. And here's, you sent this to me. This is the crazy. Okay, we'll talk about it for a good break. Arizona State University has some new thing, friendship bench program. Did you read this thing?
Yeah. I guess the idea came from Zimbabwe. Can I even say it? And originally. But isn't that a cool
that's
thought?
weird. No. Are you telling me, Al, as for folks who don't know what it is some old human like myself.
Oh, please.
Well, you want to talk to somebody who has some history. You go sit on this bench that is the listening bench, and then college kids who are evidently overwhelmed, I think it's just kids who like to talk, they will come and sit by you, and then you just have to listen to them whine and tell their problems, and then, I don't know, you get to tell them advice, you get to tell them what you think, and then they walk away and don't listen to it anyway. It's like having 20,000 kids like your own not listening to you at the college bench. This makes no sense.
Well, they're definitely not going to ask you to do PR for them on this, Al. What I see is that they are providing an opportunity. Ooh, there's that O word again. For people to have, and it's there if they want it. There will be students that'll walk by 5 times, eventually maybe sit down, and it makes them feel less alone. You go to somewhere new, right? And that's what you hate, right? You hate new, different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so all these little owls are walking around at Arizona State University, and then they're on a bench. They see the chance to connect with something that's more calm and
but
stable.
Is there some way they have to be doing some sort of background checks on these humans or not?
Oh, there's training. Yeah.
Because there have been park benches at schools forever, and if some guy's sitting there just waiting for a co-ed to come along, this is a sign. This is not. This is not something I love.
Students, not 4-year-olds, Al. So they're safe. They're good. But it's a good. It's a good. I see it as one of my big things has always been about having proximate spaces for people to just, in a very low key way, have opportunities to connect with other people, whether it's, that used to be, the library, the grocery store, whatever. But anymore, we're so insulated and tied to our phones and whatnot, and just not really noticing each other. This is an opportunity to notice and be noticed, and to actually have a conversation. We need those things in order to survive, in new places and in new situations.
I don't necessarily disagree, but it's almost a forced issue. Well, here's my point. You talk about the phones. I think there's a huge swath of America today, or society in general, that doesn't know how to make eye contact and start a conversation, right? Because if it isn't on my phone, I don't know how to do it. I don't know that putting a sign on a bench saying you can talk to this person creates the ability to, you've now created a space. It's like your phone, but it's not your phone. So now you can sit down because it's been pre-approved, and now you can talk with this human. Well, it's not teaching them to just make an eye contact and say good morning to someone you walk by, and then maybe the next day you see them again and say, hey, you want to talk?
It's a baby step. It's a baby step. It's how we get comfortable. I mean, you really want to alarm somebody, go up and make eye contact without them when they're on their phone. But this allows them to know, they know they're not going to get rejected. Okay. And that is one of the big defense. People are afraid to initiate because they just aren't used to doing it. And this is a kind of a low bar, easy entry point, and hopefully build confidence and just comfort so that they can go out and do it on their own other places. And maybe just get some of these men and women are giving good life advice. They have lived a while and they can kind of.
Well, we don't know if they had good life advice. We have no idea if their children are crazy people or not, but they just think they did well. Dahmer's parents thought they did a wonderful job. We just don't know who they are. But let me throw this out to you because maybe I'm crazy here, and I've lost a thought. It just went away. We'll do it after the break. I got to do the break. I had it. Oh, it was right there. And then the Dahmer thing hit my head. We'll be back after this with more on the Al Travis Show.
If it's your turn to host a game, Grandpa's Barbecue suggests you try something different. Put out the perfect barbecue flavor of Grandpa's Barbecue. Add it to your ribs, dip the meatballs, or drench your wings in the original flavor of Grandpa's Barbecue. It isn't too hot or spicy, fruity or smoky or whatever. Grandpa's Barbecue. Available in select stores and online at grandpasbarbecueshop.com.
You need a friend at the Capitol who knows how to get things done.
And you're in luck, because that's exactly who we are, your friends at the Capitol, and we deliver results.
At Momentum Advocacy, we bring decades of experience in lobbying, public affairs, and crisis communications.
From local nonprofits to national corporations, we help you move policy, manage your media, and make your voice heard.
We're not just seasoned pros, we're essential partners.
Momentum Advocacy, your friends at the Capitol. Learn more at momentum-advocacy.com.
kidding me? You know that comment you said to the radio? The thing that we got wrong?
Clearly, Brussels sprouts are the worst vegetable.
Call us and let the world know your thoughts. 855-257-7469. That's 855-ALS-SHOW.
So this is how continuity of thought runs. So Heather and I are talking about eye contact. She says something about kids can't make eye contact. It's too scary being turned down. I think to myself what I did on vacation in Washington, D.C., and I thought if I tell this story, she's going to think I'm a serial killer. That brought Dahmer up, and then I brought the Dahmer thing up to you, and then I couldn't remember what I originally thought about. This is how my brain works. Let's go back.
Okay.
You talked about the eye contact. No,
Yes.
Please don't think I'm Jeffrey Dahmer. But I was in Washington, D.C., way too many people, everyone looking down. No one wants to look somebody in the eye because they think you're going to get knifed or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my Minnesota Nice Al comes out, and the first couple people, I do the Minnesota nod, afternoon kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I get no response. People look right down and like, don't let serial killer guy get me. So then I made it my goal to look everyone I could in the eye as I'm walking.
This. Yes.
You do?
I do.
My wife, because I'm doing the nod thing. Afternoon. And my wife, what are you doing? I said, making people uncomfortable. And I loved it, but that makes me a psycho, doesn't it?
Oh, the last your response was the part that I had a little bit of an issue with. I would love to hear connecting, making being friendly.
I just found out they could not handle it. You're in DC, you cannot look anyone in the eye because you'll get ripped off or something. I don't know what their problem is. But in Minnesota, it's, the head shake, the bob, it's what we do. And they hate it.
Bigger cities, people aren't always as used to the eye contact thing, and people are focused on, because they have to walk farther, right? But I think that your well, I would like to say that your motivation was solid, but
I knew you'd think I was a psycho.
Was a positive. Okay.
Knew it. That's right. Dahmer came up in my head. All right. Let's talk the other topic you sent me because I love this as well. Evidently, it's in Seoul. They got a very old population, and they're bringing back really cheap tickets and movie matinees and that sort of thing, the classic movies. I absolutely love that idea.
Yeah. This one lady just really saw a need for, and she said she's kind of thinking about herself too, because down the line, I think she was like 50 or something, but I think it's Hollywood classic theater or something, but they have a real problem there with people getting, they get to retirement age, they have no money. Almost half of them live in poverty over age 65. And, they have free subway rides, but there isn't a lot to do. And so what she's done is she has held the ticket at like it's about $1.40 in our dollars. Yeah. And people can go spend $1.40 and have all day in this community place she's created. So it gives, they can go and they can sleep somewhere.
I'm going to forget the names of town. We have that in outstate Minnesota. I love this. I know it's the Flame Theater, but I'm not going to remember the town. It's about 20 minutes from here. And there's one on the other side of the highway about 25 minutes away as well. And I'm not remember the name of it. But they play those old movies. I remember taking my wife there. We actually watched The Passion of the Christ at one of these places. And you got in for like $2 each. And popcorn was $1. I think my wife and I got out of there for $10 total and thought, you can't go wrong. And I think the city's kind of subsidize it and make it work. But we got to bring more of that back. It's generally they're not the movie out last week, but that's fine.
Right. It's an opportunity to be near other people, and a non-creepy way to do it too, which is important.
But if you like that, I
love the way. Yeah. But she even, I know I was reading that the lobby even is almost like a museum. So it's a lot of things that people can like talk about, comment on. It gives opportunities. And then they have you may not have noticed this one, on Monday nights they do music. And it's like they have like live stuff going on. So it's really kind of a social opportunity in a place where there aren't a lot of opportunities for that age group.
And I think there aren't a lot in a lot of places. You might have a senior center or whatever and play some cards. I'm not ripping any of those programs. But the idea that you're going to something you want to see, other people are there from the same age group, some older. I just love the idea of doing that. It's kind of like bringing back oldies radio. I can't stand the fact if you listen to an oldies radio station now, it's stuff from my high school days. That's not oldies radio. Oldies radio is Elvis Presley. Stop with it. Should be some Bing Crosby. If it's my high school, that's rock and roll. So we got to rename them, or at least not make me feel so old.
It's not fair, Al. I agree with
It's
you. But the funny thing is, a lot of the music from way back is like, that's what people like to. I mean, I will never forget, kids coming up and saying, "Oh, you've got to hear this one," and it's like, well, do you want to know when I first heard it?
I own the album. Yeah, I actually have the album. Heather, I love having you on the program. How does somebody get your book? How does somebody get a hold of you if they want you to come talk to their
plural, thank you. And yes, go to heatherdugan.com and you can find, a contact form there. I'm on social media. If you go, as Al alluded to earlier, you can find a snow angel on my latest Facebook post.
A fabulous snow angel. Never saw that before living in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
You too, Al. Bye,
it's
everybody.
Heather Dugan on the Al Travis Show. We'll get her back here in a couple weeks.